So here comes SUP chairman.
Madam President.
Yes. How you doing?
We are here to you. I don't know. I just see the student you're passing. I don't think it means well for us, anyways.
You know, I think very highly of all y'all. You know, I love my students. You know that.
Yeah. So if you see the students, sometimes you know why we are here. If you just all and go, that means you don't acknowledge our presence. You don't acknowledge why we are students. And the reason why you exist is because of us. And, our presence here is also to observe what is happening at the Capitol Hill campus, and we have made it very clear that unless we see a very justifiable reason to keep students home, we maintain that August 25th, we're going to come out and demand the opening of school. We are not unaware of the crisis on the campuses with OFA, OSAT, and the administration, and that is why we are here. And so we want to go to school. It has been a concern of the student. We also want quality facilities. And that is why when we saw that the government announced immediate renovation, it was something that we welcome, because this is what we have been calling for over the years. We welcome renovation on the campuses, and we can only acknowledge staying home if we see genuine effort that affect all campuses. Because what we see, only the CBAV being or top being removed and other campuses stay excluded, it raises serious concern and question about if the renovation is genuine or is meant to uplift the university or intended to keep us out of school.
Renovation 4 campuses,
So, Madam President, like I said, the Student Unification Party is not against anyone individually. Our interest has been the improvement of the university so that all students can have access to quality education. We have long been waiting to work with you. We have presented to you countless counts as well as recommendations for the improvement of the university. We will continuously call for quality facilities so that we can compete with regional universities. This has been our concern. We have followed other universities in Africa and around the world, and we feel jealous, and we feel that we have below the line and there is a need to progress, and that should happen now. The students are waiting to work because the students are major stakeholder of the university. If the government wants to renovate the university, you cannot exclude the student community. We have students doing engineering, and we have students doing other courses that pertain to renovation and stuff like that. So students must be inclusive of the renovation process. If you exclude the students and then you bring people, and it means that you don't acknowledge the education that is being provided. And so we want to see genuine renovation as it stands and as our position remains. If these cannot be displayed clearly, we maintain that we'll be out August 25th to demand the opening of school because we have not seen justifiable reason. Thank you.
Viva, 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 extend the structure, don't go sing away, viva.
Viva! Dr. Maparyan, do you have anything to say to the press?
Sure. Okay. I appreciate what the students are saying. Okay. I too hope that they can be in the classroom as soon as possible. And I hope that we can maximize the use of our renovation money to make the best use. The challenge that we have is that each of these renovation, any one of these buildings, if we were to do it fully, could take the entire budget for the year for renovation. But yet we must divide it across them and make progress in each. But we don't want to make the kind of progress that inhibits us from doing a fuller renovation later. So it's a balancing act to figure out how best to use these resources to give some benefit to everyone, but not preclude future renovation. We don't want to just do a paint job. We're finished with the era of just doing a paint job. We want to fully renovate so that our campuses can be modern. But as I'm sure you can imagine, that takes millions and millions of dollars. The government has been wonderful to give us a $6.3 million allotment this year. And we're highly hopeful that if we use it well, we'll get another allotment next year. Okay. We can do a lot, but we have to stay focused. One of the things I'd really like to ask the students to do, and the faculty and staff can also back this up, we need to clean up our campus. Our campus has a lot of trash, inside and outside. We have very old things. You know, today on my tour, I saw all kind of garbage all over the place. Old food people walk away from.
That's a concern.
Old papers, just different piece of wood, different things. Why can't we keep our campus clean? I've talked to a few people about helping us renovate our campus, different donors, different partners. And they are shocked that we don't keep our campus more clean. So, you know,
The
look
donors
behind
told you that?
Look behind. Yes, the donors told me that. Look behind you. You see, we just have piles like this everywhere. And when donors come and they see that, they say, why do we want to invest in you? So we have to do our part also. We have to get ourselves ready for greater investment. So I want us to all do our part. I will do my part. Students will do their part, faculty and staff will do our part, and in the end, we will have a campus that we're all proud of.
Madam President, do you remain firm that school will open on August 25?
Well, I'm trying very hard to make that happen. The reason is that it's important for our international reputation and the ability of our students and faculty to advance their education beyond our walls, that we coordinate with other schedules around the world. If we change it, it will cause other things to change. So for example, if we start late, we will have to move our December graduation. If we have to do that, we will just merge that graduation with the one that's going to be next year in May or June or whatsoever. I hate to do that because a lot of people are counting on a December graduation, but from a practical standpoint, we can't keep delaying. So anytime, you know, you saw this year we had to cancel vacation school because we started late last time. So I don't want to have to do that again. I'm trying very hard to use every opportunity to make our calendar be regular and predictable for everyone.
So, Madam President, seeing the students chanting, asking you whether the entire campus will be renovated. See them always advocating. How can you describe their actions towards the entire process?
I would say they're passionate about what they deserve. Our students deserve a campus that is modern, that is beautiful, that is clean, that is conducive for learning. So that's what they're speaking to. I agree with them on that.
Before we take leave of you listened to SUP president who said the students should be part of the renovation process. Are you willing to include students in the renovation process?
I am, but I would like the students to work with us and not be capricious. You know, before, when we were preparing to paint the graduate school building, they came and they just put red paint all over the place, and that wasn't really helpful. They said they were renovating it, but really that red paint was just decoration. It wasn't helpful. So I want the students to help, but I want them to help in a genuine way. Like, let's really all work together and really make it better in a way we can all be proud of. That's what I really want to see.
Madam President, you released a statement that all employees of the university must be on campus today, but from my own observation, I'm not still seeing, you know, a lot of faculty members here.
Yeah, I met some faculty members here today, but certainly not everyone.
Okay.
So thank you very
So
much.
would there be any action taken against those who are here?
Not right now, because we have other lines of action in motion, and I want to give them a chance to play out.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.